just hang my mask on this little branch here. Yeah, hi guys and welcome to the Kennedy's channel. Ken is my name, and if you're new, if you really like my videos, you could hit that subscription button and also turn on those notification bells so that you don't get to miss any new videos that I upload. Well, I'm at this very magnificent location, and I was just walking down the road. There's a road down there. I was just walking down the road and I saw a little path that was leading up to this place. So I decided to check it out. So when I came here and I found a very magnificent beauty of a structure. Are you guys seeing that? Seeing that? That's a little chapel, little church. It's believed that Mary, or what they call in Italian the Madonna, it's believed that she appeared at that spot. So they decided to build a church at that very spot. Such structures are very common in Italy, and usually the story behind is Mary appeared, or what they call the Madonna appeared. There are so many Madonnas. I don't know how many types of Madonnas these people have, but there are so many. As you know, Italy is a country that is rich with religion, but unfortunately I think over the years things have changed a little bit with a new generation of young people. I think they are not as religious as the old people were back in the day, but it is what it is. But the place is very beautiful. Up this side there are mountains. Can't see them because the light is pretty blown out, but there you see there those mountains, and they're covered with snow. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to get a composition of that little chapel. It's really hard to find leading lines in this case, because everything in front of me is just branches of trees. But I love the fact that I am able to get a view of that little church down there. So let me get the composition, set up my camera, and see what kind of composition I can come up with. I love the fact that we still have some sunlight. The temperatures today it's about 5 degrees, which is not so cold as such, but as you can see there's some little snow over there. So let's get the composition, and it's sometimes about the story. It's not sometimes about the image. It's about the story and the feeling and the emotions that one has at the time they're capturing a picture. So I think I've already got my 2 shots. Okay, not really 2 shots. I've got a couple of shots, but I was using 2 different cameras. I was using the Fuji FinePix HS10, and then I also used the Olympus OMD M5 camera. Now this camera, the Fuji camera is a 10 megapixel camera, and the Olympus camera is a 16 megapixel camera. But yeah, I want to compare the 2 cameras and see which one has a better image. Of course, in terms of sharpness, the 16 megapixel is going to be, for sure, it's going to be sharper than the Fuji camera, which is 10 megapixels. But I don't know. We're going to go in post-production and see which image is good. The Fuji is much more wider. It has a much more wider lens compared to my OMD EM5. The OMD EM5 camera has a 7 Artisans lens, 25 millimeters. But the beauty about it is it's an f1.8 lens, so it lets in more light. While the Fuji, it's a 2.8, it's a f2.8, so it's really not so good in low light situations, but I think it gets the job done, especially with landscape photography where you're much dependent on the conditions of light and how the weather looks like. So we'll check out the images of the 2 cameras, and I want you guys to let me know which image is better and from which camera. I'll let you guess and just leave a comment in the comment section. So I decided to move to a different location. Okay, same location but from a different side. And I realized there was an open place here where you can actually see the little church clearly without any obstructions, tree branches and all that. But the place is very beautiful. I even have a view of a lake. There is a lake down there. I don't know its name, but there is a lake right there. There. That's a lake. But it's very beautiful. Now here you have a clear view of the town. The town there is called the town of Perigene, which has a history that is, I don't know whether it's a bad history, but they say that this town of Perigene, used to be a place where they would bring people with like mental disorders. Actually, there is a very massive hospital somewhere the other side. That side? I think it's this side. Yeah, there's a massive hospital where they used to treat people with mental problems. So the name Perigene has that history about people with mental disorders. But the place is very beautiful. Now I have a clear view. So I'm going to take another shot. It's a shame that the sun is already gone, but I'll try to get a picture, one or two, call it a day. Yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed, kindly hit the subscription button, support the channel, and I love you guys, and say hi to your mom.